the little workout for you. So starting off, feet hip distance apart, middle toe in line with the knees, knees in line with the hips, tummy tight, shoulders back. Just bring the arms up and out. So stretch across the chest and right down the arms. It's time to bring the arms up and back down. This time, bend the knees, sweep the arms down and stretch. Time, circle round, relax the head and shoulders, tuck the chin in and slowly curl the arms back up the centre. Lift, circle and relax. Deep breath in, circle round and relax. So you're getting a stretch right down the back of the legs at the same time as down the back. So just relax over, keep the legs as straight as you can. And just drop the arms down to the side. Sliding the hand down the side of the leg so you're getting a stretch on your waist. This time lift the arm up, take it over, so it's a stretch, just extending it right down the arm, right down the side of the body. And relax it down. Fingertips together, shoulder height, and just twist round. Keeping the hips facing forward so you're getting that twist on the waist. And one last time, each side, and bring it back to the centre, relax it off. So we're going to loosen around lower body, so we just bring the knees up hip height. So you've got your back straight, your tummy pulled tight, just bring the knees up hip height. And take the leg out to the side. Stand nice and tall. Bring the knee up, circle it round. So you just loosen off all around the hip and the knees. And take the leg behind. So straight leg, just squeeze right down the back of the leg. The leg as straight as you can. Keep the abs tight. I'm going to do one of each. So it's knee, out, circle and behind. Knee, out, circle, behind. Knee, out, circle, behind. Knee, out, circle, behind. Last time, each side. Knee, out, circle and behind. Keeping the feet hip distance apart. Just squat down as low as you can. As you come up, lift the heels and stretch. So it's lower and stretch. So bottom in line with the knees and stretch. Stretch. Last time. And lift. Just lift and lower with the heels, just loosening around the ankles. And we're ready for going down onto the floor. So let's just move this back down. So we're down onto the floor, abs tight. Again, lining up, middle toe in line with the knee, knee in line with the hips. Keep the abs as tight as you can, and it's as flat as you can right up the centre of the body. We just start off stretching opposite arm and leg. So it's point the fingers, point the toes, and lengthen right through. Nice slow movements. So if somebody's got a hold of your fingertips, hold of your toes. If you want to make it a bit harder, both arms and legs at the same time. So it's a deep breath to hold the tummy tight. Exhale as you push away. Bring the knees up. Knees level with the hips. Just tapping the toes down, bringing the knee back up. So you're keeping the abs nice and tight. Hands at the side for a bit of balance, or if you want to use the arms, it's opposite arm, opposite leg, and a backstroke movement with the arm. Again, you want to make it harder. One leg, second leg, both knees up at the same time. And leave the knees back up. It's time to take the arms out, palms face up. Just going to drop the knees over to one side. Keep the shoulders relaxed into the mat. As you lift them back up, lift the head and shoulders. Opposite arm and leg, stretch. And then back over to the opposite side. So again, deep breath in, so lift up, stretch, and drop down to the side. Lift, stretch, head and shoulders coming off the floor. Drop, head and shoulders off the floor. One more each side. And over. And bring the knees back up. Shoulders relaxed into the mat. Feet onto the floor, hip distance apart. Keep the abs as tight as you can. Just going to slowly flatten the back. It's lifting up so that the hips are level. Keep the abs as tight as you can. And then we're just slowly pressing the spine back down, bone by bone, pressed into the floor. So you're back down into that neutral position. And again, deep breath in, flatten the back. Lift and lower. Deep breath in, flatten the back, lift the hips, all the weight's on the shoulders, abs are nice and tight. Straight line from your knee right down to your shoulders. Press the spine back down. Going to change at the top, so flatten the back, lift the hips, all the abs nice and tight, just lift and lower, alternate heels. So you're keeping the hips level, you're not rocking side to side. And then heels down, press the spine back down. Deep breath in, and again, lift. Transfer the weight to the feet, to the toes, lift and lower. It's working right down the back of the legs into the bottom. And heels down, press the spine back down. Another change at the top. Start off the same, flatten the back, lift the hips. This time take the feet slightly wider. Going to keep hips level but just dip side to side. So the hips coming down over to the opposite side. Keeping the knees still. Drop the back. Deep breath in one more time. Lift. So you're nice and level, just dip the hip. So it's a twist on the waist as you dip in the hip. And then pressing the spine back down. Deep breath in, stretch it out, pointing the fingers, pointing the toes. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Stretch the legs to the ceiling. Hands at the side for a bit of balance as you just drop the legs. Knees and ankles together and circle them right round. Opposite direction. Big circle. And again. This time halfway down. Make a figure of 8 with the feet. And reverse. One more time. Figure of 8. And reverse. And bringing the knees back in towards your chest. Again, feet up to the ceiling. Just take one leg along the floor, keep the other one as straight as you can, point your toes to the ceiling. As we exhale, just swap them over. So this swapping at the centre. Focusing on pulling the abs as tight as you can. And one last time, bring the leg up, bring the knees in. Stretch one leg, keep one leg bent. And again, circle, working all around the top of the leg, inner thigh, outer thigh and bottom all at the same time. And swap sides. Bring the knees back in. Coming up, over to the side. So you're in a nice straight line, shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees together. Bend that bottom leg for a bit of balance, this hand in front to balance on this side. Just slowly lifting the leg, slightly higher than the hip, and circle. Again, working all around the top of the leg. Hold it still. And opposite direction. Make sure you're still pulling the abs tight, should be nice and flat. And hold it still. Slowly start to drop the leg back down. When the knees get back together, just pull the heel into the back, in towards the bottom to feel a stretch. Down the front of the leg, stretching from your hip down to your knee. And take the leg back out. Slowly lifting. Hold it still. Keep the abs tight. Just tap forward, back to the centre, tap behind. Forward to the centre, tap and behind. Forward, centre and behind. Forward, centre and behind. Back to the centre, hold it still. You're pointing the toe, your legs as straight as you can. You might feel it shaking, that's normal. And then slowly start to squeeze the inner thighs back together. Again, knees together and bring that heel towards your bottom. Stretch it back out. Rolling over so you're on your tummy. Hips are into the mat, abs pulled nice and tight. Got the hands underneath the shoulders. Deep breath in and just stretch. So get a stretch right up from the tummy button up into your chest and lower. Deep breath in and again. Extend the arms, stretch. Extend the arms and stretch. Last time. And relax it back down. Keep the hands in front. So you're sucking the tummy button up towards your back. Keep the hips into the mat. Deep breath in. Flex the foot and just bring the heel towards your bottom. And back down, opposite side. Heel in, squeeze towards your bottom. Make sure you're keeping the abs tight. And relax it down. This time bring the heel up. So the heel's above the knee. Squeeze. So it's squeezing the bottom to push the heel towards the ceiling. Feel it right down the back of the leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it back down, opposite leg. Squeeze to lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it back down. Flip over so you're working the opposite leg. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees together, feet together. Lift the leg slightly higher than the hip. Circle. Hold it still and reverse. Hold it still. Slowly dropping it back down, knees together, heel to the bottom to stretch out, and stretch the leg. Again, lift it slightly higher again, hold it as straight as you can, tap forward, centre and behind. Forward, centre, behind. Forward, centre, behind, forward, centre and behind. A couple more. And hold it still. Slowly start to drop it back down. And squeeze that heel towards your bottom. Back over. Stretching it out, keeping the abs nice and tight. Got the hands above the head. We're going to do a V sit-up. If you don't want to do a full sit-up, it's slide the hands, slide the heels towards the bottom, arms over. You can hold on to the side of the legs. But what we're aiming for, deep breath in, keep the abs tight. As we exhale, it's lift, hold it, so it's all on the hip bones, and then stretch back out. Deep breath in. It's lift. If you can, keep the feet off the floor and relax. Deep breath in. It's lift and relax. Lift and relax. One last time. hold it still, stretch and stretch, relax back down, deep breath in, lift, stretch, stretch, and back down, lift, stretch, stretch, and relax. We'll keep it to that, just do a cool down for yourselves, and I'll do another one in a few days. Thank you.